Off turn number 4, good looking start that time as they make their way around. McFall gets the advantage down into turn 1 and 2. There's 3 wide for second spot as Wyatt Linker dials up the inside lane. Give Linker second. Buzzy is in third. McKee thunders through to the 4th spot, and that sets Wise back to position number 5 as the beginners. 7 to 11-year-old racers make their way off turn number 4.
Oh, look at this, coming off turn 4. They're 3 wide. This is for about the 6th or 7th spot. Penelope Carlisle is in the 38, the black and pink car, and behind her it is a hornet's nest. They were all over the racetrack. They finally got it sorted down to at least 2 wide, including Paisley Lawson and that white and whatever you call that, I guess, a shiny 85 car as she makes her way up a spot or 2, and they continue on. Whoa, watch out, maybe not. Well, they still continue on. Excellent piece of driving there. They get it all straightened back out. We keep rolling.
Paisley Lawson got it crossed up. The 54 of Jackson Jones got into her, but they're both still going, and we continue on. So continuing on, green flag racing conditions here as we now complete lap number 3 of this 15-lap feature. Lucas McFall really doing a nice job. Trouble, turn 2. Ben Buzzy gets around. Yellow flag is going to come out on that one as Buzzy has got oncoming traffic going left, going right, going all over the place, and everyone does a nice job missing Ben Buzzy as he spins that car in turn number 2. Cookout is home to the best combo meal in the South. Are you kidding me? 40+ fresh shakes, hamburgers, hot dogs, corn dogs, barbecue, and many more. Nothing pairs better with race day than Cookout, and I can tell you, on any direction you leave, there's a Cookout on your ride home.
I suddenly have a craving for milkshake, Steve.
All right, everybody, for our next event, we're going to have these 2 guys do an Uncle Sam dressing up contest. What's your name?
Kyle.
Nice to meet you, Kyle. What's your name?
Emery.
All right, on the count of 3, you guys are going to grab all the stuff and put them on. 1, 2, 3. All right, you got to be fast. You got to be quick. Go ahead and put it on. Go ahead and put it on. Ten more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oh, man, they're mixing it up down there, getting all set. Fun and games on the stage, fun and games on the racetrack. Lucas McFall sets the pace up onto the back straightaway. Linker runs in second spot. They're side-by-side battling for third. Carson McKee on the high side. That is Carson Wise down low. And Wise gets the advantage for third. McKee in the 4th spot. Penelope Carlisle now makes her way up to position number 5 as we continue on here with the Night Owl Company Bandolero Bandits, their A-main event.
By just strolling along now, off to complete lap number 5. Again, this is a 15-lap feature for the beginners. Of course, these the A half. These are the little faster ones than the ones earlier, but Lucas McFall continuing to show the way, and as you said, made the move from out west over here to South Carolina, right in the middle of racing country, and he is getting an education here. Charlotte Motor Speedway, Atlanta Motor Speedway, great places to race and learn. And McFall right now living out a dream, Steve, able to lead a race here at America's Home for Racing.
Yep, McFall doing a nice job into turn number 3 as he makes his way around, able to maintain about a 1-second advantage over Wyatt Linker. We're now at lap number 7, so nearing the mid-stage of this one here. McFall is your leader, and this is what it's all about. McFall had a good run on opening night, then had a little bit of a stumble and won the B feature on round number 3, and that B feature is all about getting laps and trying to get some laps, and those laps have certainly paid off because McFall has got this thing on wired right now. He had a 1-second lead. Now it's a 2-second advantage. So Lucas McFall has stepped out on this one and really taking those lessons learned in rounds 1 through 5 and putting to practice here in round number 6.
And that's what it's all about. I mean, we've talked about all these kids and how they got their start in racing, but you've still got to learn things. There's things that we've been around forever we take for granted, but as we look at it, well, it's a little different perspective whenever you're behind the wheel for the first time at a young age, and not just the kids, not just the drivers, but the parents, the crew members, and the family. They've got a lot of stuff to learn as well, whether it be setting up the car or the safety equipment or just what it takes to focus. There's a lot of things that these folks are learning as, problems turn number 4. Around goes Carson McKee, and that'll slow us with 10 laps unofficially complete.
Yeah, Carson McKee, the racer out of Lawndale, he also has a B-main win. He won that last week here, and here he is in the A-main. Now he got the car crossed up, but doing a nice job getting it back, righted around, and Carson McKee going to start that car up. But unfortunately for him, at the back of the field, it is Lucas McFall, your race leader. Carson Wise has moved to the 2nd spot. 3rd spot is Wyatt Linker, and 4th spot is going to be Penelope Carlisle. Macy Prowell going to be in the 5th spot. Looks like Maverick Bradshaw, Jackson Jones, Ben Buzzy, Eli Van Patten, and Kevin Stein unofficially your top 10. And field in single file formation behind the Cookout pace car here at America's Home for Racing, Charlotte Motor Speedway. 31st year we've been doing the summer shootout here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So glad to be part of this program, and so glad you have chosen to spend your evening with us here tonight at America's Home for Racing. 31 years and going strong here, the Cookout Summer Shootout. Nick Bubbles Bronson, the highly respected and highly touted and accredited flagger atop the flag stand. Now, there might have been a little over-exaggeration on that one. Nick Bubbles down there on the flag stand. Nick Bubbles Bronson, our lead official, lead flagger. Yeah, he's just looking at the camera. They're taking pictures of him down there. It's like a glamour shots, for Pete's sake.
It might break the camera. Careful.
Yeah, look. Bubbles Bronson. Look, they're going to get some action shots of Bubbles. That's a scary thought. Track caution lights have been extinguished. Lucas McFall is your race leader. Carson Wise, been quick in that number 36. Carson Wise in that 2nd spot. Wise had a 2nd place run last night in the A-main. While Wise was coming off turn number 4, the big guy, Wyatt Linker, teed it up. We got Maverick Bradshaw the wrong way around in turn number 2, and we're under caution. And all that for naught for Wyatt Linker. Wyatt Linker going to leave here tonight. Tomorrow going to check in up at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the USAC NASCAR Kids program up there all weekend long. And it's really a cool program they do with the quarter midgets. And at some point during the weekend, they get to put those quarter midgets out on the 2.5-mile rectangle.
Oh, wow.
Take a lap around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway on those quarter midgets.
They have enough fuel for that?
Well, they might have a fuel stop in the backstretch over by the 18th hole or wherever that is on the golf course. But I think it's great. The youth programs are so good, whether it's the USAC NASCAR Kids program, whether it's the box stock program up at Millbridge, and of course Bandoleros and Legends cars here at Charlotte. So many great opportunities for kids to go race these days, and love to see the kids running across different disciplines. And there's a lot that do that here that race with us on Tuesday nights at America's Home for Racing. Back on the green, Lucas McFall, the race leader, down into 1 and 2.
And McFall again able to get the advantage. Linker just not able to get off of turn number 2 on the initial restart. That seems to be where McFall really gets the initial advantage and kind of able to work it from there. He's got about 3 car lengths now. Look at this further back. They were 2 and 3 wide one more time through turns 3 and 4. Tell you what, you get back in the back of some of these beginner fields, and these kids, that's what they've learned and what they don't know. They don't know what they can't do. And watch out, turn 2. 2 of them around, including Carson McKee in the 4 car.
Well, both the 4s. Kevin Stein, the other number 4. So the red and black number 4 is Carson McKee. The yellow and black number 4 is Kevin Stein. And they chose to do dual pirouettes down there in turn number 2. And so we're back under caution here with 11 laps down. So we've got 4 laps to go, 1 mile of racing. And track caution lights are out. We're going to go right back to green here as the field is all gathered up. Not even time to bring the pace car out as Lucas McFall has Wyatt Linker. They get together in turn 4. Now they're all still going. They're all bouncing off each other. Well, it's a 5 wide race. Speaking of Indy, well, they do 3 wide at Indy. They just did 5 wide here off turn 4. No start.
Yeah, I'm not a very smart man, but I'm pretty sure you don't start them more than 3 wide anywhere. As So we'll try that again.
So going to stay caution. Yep, Nick Bubbles Bronson has sent the cameraman out of the tower now. So
Oh boy.
must be we got all the glamour shots done. Got all the glamour shots done.
Oh no, that's not a camera guy. That's Josh. That's just Josh Roller.
Well,
That's camera guy is too high for his level.
Well, that's why they sent him down with Bubbles then. Track caution lights are out. Field is set. Going to be a single file flying restart. Lucas McFall, Wyatt Linker, Carson Wise, Penelope Carlisle, Jackson Jones, your front five, Eli Van Patten, Ben Buzzy, Macy Prowell. We've got Grayson Price, and then it looks like the number 9 of Maverick Bradshaw, Paisley Lawson, Carson McKee, and Kevin Stein round out the field. Here we go. Into turn number 3, 1 mile, 4 laps to go. Lucas McFall gasses it up off turn number 4, and the green lights are on.
Here we go. Just a handful of laps left in this one. 11 complete, 4 remaining for Lucas McFall. And that time didn't get nearly as good of a restart over Wyatt Linker. In fact, Linker has it down to about, call it a car length now on the exit of turn number 4. Those two about ready to wage one heck of a fight with only 3 laps to go in this beginner feature.
McFall is the leader. Linker runs in the second spot. Wise runs in third. From there on back, it's a great battle. Jackson Jones, Penelope Carlisle, Ben Buzzy all there. Eli Van Patten working it out. And yes, indeed, things are tightening up at the front of the field. Nick Bubbles Bronson has 2 flags in the air, 2 laps to go. And Wyatt Linker is right there, a half a car length back down into turns 1 and 2.
He's there. Whatever he has learned following Lucas McFall now being put to use down the backstretch and into turn number 3. Does McFall leave the door open like he nearly did in turn 3? Big slide for Linker. He's able to hang on. White flag is in the air, and now it's a 2-car length advantage for the 13 of Lucas McFall, and he'll stretch it out on the exit of turn number 2.
Yeah, Linker lost a lot of momentum there when he got that car sideways. They're wrecking in turn number 2, but we're going to come to the checkered flag now as they bring him down off turn number 4. Yellow checker, and it's Lucas McFall going to get the win. Wyatt Linker going to be second. Carson Wise is third. Jackson Jones is fourth. And Ben Buzzy with a top 5 finish here, as that is going to do it for the Night Owl Company's Bandolero Bandits here wrapping up their round number 6. And kudos to Lucas McFall getting the win here tonight. He's going to talk to Len Baticki down in Victory Lane.
Lucas coming out of the car here. Lucas McFall. And he gives the dice a big old toss, and it ends up 5. It's a 5. And you're going to end up with the Night Owl Company's hat. It says Fun Haver on the side of your car. How much fun was that holding him off with 4 laps to go?
Pretty fun.
How did you keep him back there?
Don't know. Just made my way up there. Just continue running good laps and won it.
Good laps won it for sure. This guy's the driver. His second win. Lucas taking the checkers here, and more to come from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Stay with us on Flow Racing.
Satisfy your hunger and stop by your neighborhood cookout today. Fresh burgers, barbecue, and hot dogs. Fast and friendly service and over 40 fancy milkshakes. And don't forget, we're open late night. Cookout, always fresh, never frozen.
Life, it takes work. You could do it all yourself, but why? At Audubon Car Wash, we don't believe in putting our customers to work. We